Assalamu alaikum. With Ramadan right around the corner, I wanted to share a resource when it comes to uh, tafsir of the Quran that I think would be very useful for the intermediate student of the Arabic language. Now, there are a handful of resources out there available for the Quran, but the reason why I want to recommend this one is because specifically there's a lot of great resources around it that will help you be able to kind of quickly and efficiently move through the chapters of the Quran, picking up new words. You can sentence mine it if you sentence mine using Anki. And that sentence mining actually has been a very, very integral part of my system of being able to acquire and learn new words. And so I wanted to find something that fits well within the system. And so I want to share with you as well the same resource so that you can also then potentially use it if you're trying to improve your Arabic while at the same time you want to focus on learning the Quran and you need something that's a right level of difficulty so that you can kind of get into a flow state when you sit down to study. So the work that I want to recommend to you, and I actually happen to have a copy of the book, is Al-Mukhtasar fi Tafsir al-Quran al-Karim. It's the abridged tafsir of or the tafsir, the abridged explanation of the Noble Quran. And I believe this is a well-known work, like most Arab people in the Arab world will know this is, a work that they can pick up if they want to understand the Quran. Now, the reason why I recommend this one is because of the resources around it. And like I said, in sentence mining using Anki is a very important part of the way that I approach learning the Arabic language. You can see other videos on my channel where I go more in depth about how exactly I sentence mine. But the resources around this tafsir that I really like, number one, include the audio. It has audio by Sheikh Sa'd al-Ghamdi, who is a well-known reciter of the Quran. He recites it in a very, or he reads the tafsir in a very nice voice. It's the pace is not too fast, and so it's very nice to then take those clips of the audio and bring it into Anki as part of my sentence mining technique. Um, the second reason why I like it, you'll find other tafsirs have this feature, but I have a tablet here and you can see I have the Quran app. And actually, I can copy and paste the tafsir, the verses, each verse by verse as I go through it, so that I can bring it into Anki so that I can highlight the new words that I'm learning. And the last thing that I really like, and I actually found this helped me today when I was I had some trouble understanding exactly how the sentence is coming together in terms of the meaning. On your web browser on Quran.com, there is actually a translation of this abridged version of the Quran that you can then use in case you're having difficulty understanding like the whole kind of the holistic translation of the verse that you're looking at. So I'll actually share my screen just to show you kind of how I have this set up. If you've seen my other sentence mining videos, you'll already know some of this stuff, but I just want to share it so that you're kind of aware of how I'm doing that. So if I go over, so first of all, I have my regular tafsir or not my sentence mining setup rather, where I'll open audio files one by one. So I just finished Surah Shams today. And I will, as I finish them, I'll move it into complete sentence mining. So I'll know, okay, these all I've completed sentence mining them. I have my sentence mining folder where I'll just throw in sentences that I've sentence mined and I've completed. Here I have the audio open for the next surah of the Quran. And these are like in total to date, I've sentence mined in total um, 12 words from Al-Mukhtasar, from the abridged tafsir. And if I preview this is an example of um, one of the sentences. I just want to make sure I'm sharing my audio. So hit preview.
حين قام أشقاهم بعد انتداب قومه له.
So this is actually the one where I had some trouble understanding exactly the translation of the verse or of the tafsir here. But basically it translates to when the worst of them stood up after his people appointed him. And if I go to I want to see the backside.
انتدب ينتدب انتدابا فهو منتدب والمفعول منتدب.
And then I have the meaning here. And then this is actually exactly from Quran.com where they have the translation. So when the most wretched of them stood up after his people has appointed him for the task, right? And then I have actually, this is exactly the last one that I completed in terms of sentence mining. And if I go to Quran.com, um, so right here, you'll see if you go to the gear icon, you can, I believe it's from here. Yeah, you can select the translation, and the abridged explanation of the Quran is the one that I've selected, so that when I'm on this verse, I can see, okay, this is the exact meaning of uh, of the um, the Arabic tafsir that they give in the book. And so um, yeah, and as well, I'll link in the description of this video, inshallah, um the place where you can download all of the audio files for this tafsir. And yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to share this. I really believe it's genuinely a very good resource, again, because of all of these tools or all of these resources around this tafsir. Um, and because of its simplicity, right? Because for me as a student of Arabic, I want to incrementally improve my Arabic. I want to sit down and I want to get into a flow state when I'm studying, and I don't want to have to look up too many words all the time. I want to kind of just progress through the meanings of whatever the text that I'm going through is at this point in time. And so, I hope you found this resource helpful. If you do find this resource helpful and you think someone else who's studying the Arabic language would find it helpful, please do feel free to share it with them. And I wish you all the best. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.